Food and Wine with me, Chef Jamie Gwen, along with Lana, of course. We're so glad you're listening. Whether you're thinking about Sunday dinner, planning your week's meals, we hope you'll love listening to this show. You will hear recipes, tips, techniques, fun discoveries, wine pairings, cocktail inspiration, and more. Great advice and inspiration is here from our team of experts, chefs, and food lovers like yourself. So we hope that you'll dive into the culinary world every Sunday, beginning at 8 a.m. right here on KFWB News Talk 980. It's eating and drinking like you've never done before. And as you've heard me say, we do have the best culinary thinkers on this show. To earn a coveted spot on the top 40 list from Gayot.com, the restaurant needs to have a faultless alchemy of culinary imagination, unwavering technique, and exemplary execution. And these restaurants have just that. You heard it here first. Stay tuned because you just might learn something. Sophie Gayot is in studio this morning, having given us the exclusive on the Gayot Restaurant Issue 2013. It just went live online at Gayot.com. And if you're planning a year of meals or your bucket list of everywhere you can't wait to eat before the end of the world, then this is the list that you want to jot it down by, I must say.
And shall we start in San Diego with Addison?
Yes, I think we should. The top 40 restaurants in the U.S., Sophie,
Yes.
highlight, if you would, in and around our area, broadcasting live from Southern California. I, too, like Lana, am a great fan of William Bradley.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, if you start from the south, in little north of San Diego, in this amazing property, there's a golf course around.
Yes.
The hotel has a building, and the restaurant, you have to actually drive from the main building of the hotel to the restaurant. You
Up
can't
the
even
hill.
walk. It has its own separate building, and it's almost like a museum. I mean, it's like really here,
Yeah, it's
and
quite gorgeous.
Yeah, and it is gorgeous, and the chef is done a very modern French technique, modernized,
Yes.
and he's done a very good job. It's always clean, sleek plates, and
The kitchen is immaculate.
You've seen the kitchen redone, right, with the
Yes.
black tiles?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
love those
Yeah.
subway
Beautiful.
tiles.
It's so beautiful. And in his crisp white apron and chef's jacket, he's a vision.
I think he is a
Tell
vision.
his cute wife.
And yes, and I think that he's a vision, and his vision is
Yes.
quite extraordinary in that he does use fundamental French techniques, but he's taken a simplistic approach to it, but he's garnering more flavor.
It looks simplistic, but it's actually
But
very
it's
complicated.
very complex, yes.
Complex to come to that level, and the way it looks on the plate. It's like, one sauce and one ingredient, but to make it good with just two basic things in the plate, it has to be even better. More creative.
I think that he is on the cutting edge. And the Grand Del Mar happens to be one of the most romantic, beautiful, absolutely incredible places to stay. So, I mean, what could you say more than that
Just go.
hotel room and that restaurant? Yes,
Yeah,
just go.
go.
Please, just go. I happen to be a Grand Del Mar fan. Jesse Rodriguez, the sommelier, nominated for James Beard, Chef William Bradley as well. The restaurant, 5-star, 5-diamond, everything.
Yeah.
Quite fabulous. Okay, heading up
Okay.
from San Diego.
To Los Angeles.
No, well, you stop on the way at Studio at Laguna Montage.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, Greg Strong.
Yes.
Yes.
Talent. Another great
Oh,
talent.
yeah, and also the restaurant has its own building. It was a great view. You
Beautiful,
can see the
beautiful. Blue sky,
yeah.
blue ocean.
ocean.
Yeah, not so
Um,
bad.
So LA,
Yes.
Santa Monica,
Okay.
Belize, Josiah Citrine.
Josiah, I keep running into him at the Santa Monica Farmers Market.
Well, of course, he has to get the best
Yes,
products.
he
So that's where he
does.
goes.
And I have to tell you, it makes him very real. He's usually standing eating a melon that the farmer has cut for him, that he can stand and fantasize about what he's going to do with it that night.
He's deciding right then and there what he's doing. He was doing a cantaloupe soup.
Yes, I think he's really quite down to earth for as big as Melisse has gotten in the world of food, or as far as it has come.
And then some people who have not been for a long time, they say, well, the decor, I don't like it. You have to know, he has redone the decor a year and a half ago.
Yes.
Completely, it's not even a makeover, it's a complete change. It is very, very different. And it's very nice now. We have to also acknowledge that this, when he opened Melis, he had no investors behind him. It was his own money with his wife, and they used the last penny they had to create the restaurant. After all these years, they opened in '99. They're still here, thriving, and you know, getting better every year. So that's also something quite difficult when it's only your, you know, just you by yourself.
And he's really worthy of your support. If you want to see what's going on in the LA food scene, Josiah Citrin is one to watch. I love that you sat down with Wolfie too. I have a long history with Wolfgang Puck, Sophie, you know that, and I'm quite fond of him. But as many restaurants have come and gone, they have reinvented themselves as well. And if there was ever a mastermind for reinvention, Wolfgang Puck, with how many restaurants worldwide now? It's something like 32, and I'm not counting the airports. I mean, these are actual establishments. This is a gentleman that is truly paved the way for other restaurateurs.
Yeah, and then, you know, you recreated that pizza.
Yes.
You know, there's a history behind that pizza. You know what? The salmon pizza? One of the investors, the wife was sick one day, and he says, you know, she was at home, and says, I'm going to send you a pizza. And he invented that pizza for that woman. I had lunch with her.
The creme fraiche with the smoked salmon on the
pizza.
side.
I had lunch with her. I'm the one.
I hope you had that pizza.
Oh, I have it all the time.
And she was well by then.
Yes, we hope so. Spago Beverly Hills, if you just tuned in, made the 2013 Top 40 Restaurants in the U.S. list from Gayot, G-A-Y-O-T, the guide to the good life, Gayot.com. We're celebrating the restaurant issue with a sneak peek and early release. You'll find it at Gayot.com, but it was just for us, in fact, and Sophie Gayot is here. If you've just woken up, good morning. If you just tuned in, yes, merci, Sophie. You're late.
Merci for the flowers you gave me.
Congratulations. We love the list.
And Providence. We have to get to Providence.
Yes.
Michael Cimarusti is a chef with a long tenured past, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. The man has paid his dues, and I think he's an incredible talent, and he'll always be associated for making the best fish dishes because he spent so many years downtown. But Providence is really his baby, and it's so nice to see you awarding him with praise.
Oh, he works a lot.
So hard.
He's so nice, and it's interesting to see how calm he is, and then how he transforms his behavior into his food. He does a very good job, and he's very, very creative. Very creative.
Yeah, that he is. And he was actually one of the first to sort of mix molecular gastronomy with his very classic cuisine.
Right.
I remember having peanut butter and jelly powder.
Yeah,
at Providence.
The foie gras powder.
The foie gras powder.
When it was legal in California.
Yes. Oh, back in the day,
Yep.
sure.
Yeah.
As we discover more top 40 restaurants for 2013, take us out of California, if you would.
One more Urasawa. Let's not forget Urasawa.
Yes.
In Beverly Hills.
Every dish is a work of art.
That it is. And as people talk about, it's a very costly culinary experience.
That's well put. Yes.
But one, if you're really dedicated to Japanese style, that you need to see.
Right.
Urasawa making the list for the top 40 restaurants in the U.S. Gayot restaurant issue. This was the exclusive. You heard it here first. Call your friends. Check it
And
out.
thank you again for the flowers
Of course.
for the that you gave me for the restaurant issue. And then thank you for having me. And then
It was a pleasure. We're very proud to have been able to share this exclusive information.
I'm happy you could do it.
Just a few juicy tidbits right here in your radio and live every Sunday. Chef Jamie Gwen along with Lana in your radio.